I'm making this video for one purpose and one purpose only. I want to convince as many people as possible that your genetics don't matter at all. They just don't. I don't say that they don't determine anything and that everyone is the same. Yes, we all have different starting cards. Your genetics are unimportant for almost anything that you want to accomplish in life. I will start with the only situation where your genetic could be important. And this is if you want to be the best at something, especially a sport. If you want to be the best basketball player, if you want to be the best football player or something like that, your genetics will play a role. It will be hard to be the best basketball player if your height is 5'2". That's just common sense. And it's in majority for sports really, if you want to be the best at something, and I'm really saying here the best. I'm not saying really good national level. I'm saying like top 100 in the world. Yes, in this case, your genetic might play a role and you should ask yourself if you have the right genetics to accomplish this specific goal. Now, let's say you want to be really good at a sport, like better than 99% of people. Here, your genetics don't matter. They will make it easier to achieve your goals, but you can still achieve it even though you don't have the right genetics. And it's because they don't weigh that much in the balance of your results. Like many things determine how good your results are. There is how much you work, your knowledge, the quality of your work, your mindset, your genetics, and probably many things that I forgot. So your genetics are only a tiny part of what makes success. So if you have a great work ethic, you work a lot, you take feedback so your work gets better and you improve anything else, but you don't have the right genetics, you will be able to achieve insane results. That's for sure. It's only if you want to be the best at something that your genetics might not let you do that, because there will be other people that will work as much as you, if not more than you, and everything will equalize a little bit. So your genetics will be more important in this case. But let's say for health now, because this is a health channel, your genetics to get healthier and to achieve any goals that you have in health are not important. Because let me get this straight. Yes, maybe that you won't get the results as fast as someone else. Maybe if you want to lose weight, it will be harder for you than for someone else, but you will still be able to do it. So it doesn't matter whether or not you have the genetics, because your goal is within your reach. Yes, maybe it will take longer for you. Yes, maybe it will be harder, but you can do it. And that's the important thing, because the only moment where genetics are important if they prevent you of achieving your goals. But here it's not the case. So for any goals that you have in health, let's say sleep better, have more energy, lose weight, anything, you can achieve them without having insane genetics. The only place where genetics will play a role in health is for disease. So some people are more prone to get sick, some people will get cancer or other disease when they will be older, and it will be partly because of the genetics. But there is other things that are in their control, like being healthy, as I mean it. So being at the right weight, eating well, sleeping well, exercising. And if you do all of this for a long time and you care about yourself and you care about your body, your mind, your stress levels, you will decrease your chances of getting terrible disease later on, even if you have the bad genetics, than if you didn't do them. So why care about the genetics? Again, maybe you have the wrong genetics and you're more prone to get cancer or you're more prone to get Alzheimer, but does it matter? You can't change it. What you can act on is your health and improving your health, sleeping better, eating better, exercising, and that will reduce your risk of getting this disease. So yes, maybe you need to do that if you want to stay healthy for as long as possible, when someone else could not do it and be good. But it doesn't matter. Like, complaining about your genetics won't bring you anywhere. Your chances to get this disease or something else will stay the same. But you can act on your health right now, and this will counteract your genetics. So stop whining, stop complaining, and act on what you can. The real thing that I wanted to say with this video is that genetics doesn't matter because it's something you don't control. So why care about it? Why think about it? Like again, I take the example of weight loss. You want to lose some weight and it's hard for you to lose weight. I don't know, maybe you're in a family where a lot of people are obese and you're like, oh, but I can't lose weight because it's really hard because of my genetics. It's wrong. Yes, it might be harder for you. Yes, it might take a longer time for you, and I'm not saying that's fair, that's just life, but you can do it. So in the end, the reason that you're not losing weight is yourself, not your genetics. In life, the only thing you can do is just try anything that you can to get the outcome you want. And what you don't control, it doesn't matter because you don't control it anyway. And it's really rare that what you don't control makes you unable to achieve your goals. As I said, I gave an example in the beginning of this video with pro athletes. If you wanted to be really one of the top best athletes in some sport, yes, your genetics will play a part because it's the elite. It's the top 1%. It's even way smaller than 1%. And in this case, all of the other things that counteracts your genetics in the normal case, so work, mindset and everything, the others will have that too. So here your genetics might play a role to make you a little bit better or a little bit worse. But apart from that, so in literally every other situation, 99.9% of situation, maybe even more, your genetics just don't matter. You shouldn't care about it because you can achieve your goals even if you don't have the right one. And let's say even if you have the wrong genetic, you can still achieve insane goals. Like the NBA, for example, I take basketball as an example again. They've got people that are pretty small. Also, it's really not a majority, but even if you're less than 6 foot, you can get into the NBA. It already has happened. It's just that it's super rare because these people that are not favored by their genetics must work so much harder and have everything else that's so much better than those that have the genetics at this high level that it happens very rarely. But I think the parenthesis is closed anyway. What you should remember is that for anything that you want to do, complaining about your genetics is just unproductive and won't bring you anywhere. And even if you want to get at a high level or something, if you want it enough, like if you want it really bad, my advice would be to just try and go for it. You never know what happened, and you shouldn't let people or let already defined things decide whether or not you will be able to achieve your goals. Please tell me in the comments if you think that it's important to care about your genetics, or if, like myself, you think that it's unimportant and you shouldn't think about it. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video, it really means a lot to me. Also, you can check the link in the description for my newsletter. It's advice and step-by-step guide on how to improve your health. It's 2 emails a week, and if you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely enjoy my newsletter, so please go check that out. Thank you so much for staying until the end. I'll see you next time. Stay healthy.